Hello and welcome to the WiseOwl Legal presentation series. This presentation is focused on how to create a contact and edit that contact. The contact ID card is the teal button on your navigation bar. By clicking on this button, it will take you to a full list of your contacts. You have a basic search at the top, or you can click the gold bar here to perform a more advanced search. For a new contact, simply press the New Contact button and it will open a new screen for you. We have several entity types, and depending on which entity type you choose depends on how the screen will change. So we're going to set up an individual today. All the mandatory fields have stars on them. You have a section for other names, so middle names, if they have any that you want to record. The accounting system name is what will appear in your external accounting system, and we recommend clicking the copy button on the far right to copy down the name in an acceptable format. You have several other fields in here known as a legal name, billing name, and trading as. Each of them have their own hover text for what they cover. You also have contact types, so if this is a client, another party, or a supplier, that list is fully customizable. Now we'll go into the second section of contact details. We have a postal address already entered for us, so we are going to set up we will set up an address for our contact. We have the option of putting in a country name, and we have the option of putting in from and to dates for that address. This is especially useful if someone is moving or if they are part of a conveyance. You can put in new addresses and have lots of different types in there. A home address, a business address. You can have a secondary postal address if their postal address finishes after a certain date. For today we will just have the one address. On the right here you have several details already pre-populated, a work phone, mobile phone, etc. A work email. These lists are also customizable, so if you have additional needs in these areas, we can update them. You can also add as many different types as you want, and you can use the blue up and down arrows to move them up and down in the list. We'll now go into the Additional Details tab. This section is for any additional details that you have on your contact that you would like to record, including gender, if they're an Australian citizen or not, their date of birth, and other information. If you have some general notes, we just have a basic text section in here. The Matters section will automatically populate when you have created a matter for your contact, and any matters associated with this contact will appear in this list. You can also set up relationships to connect to other contacts in the system. So if they have a spouse that's in the system as well, we can list that here. And if they are listed on another contact with a relationship, they will appear on the right. Once we're happy with our contact, we can press one of these three options down the bottom on the left. We've got Create Contact and Edit, which will create the contact and take you to a screen to continue editing. We have Create Contact and New, if you're finished with editing this contact and would like a new one as well as creating this. And we have Create Contact and Exit if you're ready to move to the next step. For today, I'm going to click Create Contact and Exit so that we can search our contact and go back into him. So we have successfully created our new contact with contact number 1087. I can either press the blue link at the top here to go back into the contact, or I can use our search to find him. I've just received more information about our contact, and I can then put it in. I can then save the contact with the top right Save Contact button or the bottom left Save Contact button. And that is creating a contact and editing that contact. Thank you for joining us for this WiseOwl Legal presentation series focusing on creating a contact and editing that contact.